Leading off for the Saints in the bottom of the third at a 1-1 game, Andrew Bird, the senior. He struck out swinging back in the first, but made it aboard after a passed ball allowed him to. Made it all the way to second. And the opening pitch for Zach Robert is a curveball that finds every bit of the plates, sweeping across for strike one. 32 pitches now thrown for Zach Robert, the senior. 6-1 record coming into the year. And the Regents ride a 6 out of 7 winning streak, as this one's fouled off the plates for strike two. So down 0-2 in the count, just as he was back in the first, is Andrew Bird. Hit his only homer of the year 2 weeks ago against Fort Worth Christian. This one, he does not chase. Fastball outside for ball one. On a scholarship to Rice, offered for football as he's a defensive back, a cornerback. Fouls this one off high and out of play as that wind grips it and pushes it down into the valley that separates here Corbett Field, the baseball field and stadium. And then, of course, McNair Stadium, where the Saints championship football team plays. This is a fastball and a two-hopper over to third. Brett Moore over in time, and one third baseman puts out another. One away, bottom of the third inning. Still knotted up at 1-1. And here comes Logan Britt, who made it to first on a fielder's choice, stole second, advanced on an error to third, and he came around to score off of the single by Cade Farr. All back in the first, and he swings at a breaking ball for strike one. Logan Britt, as a sophomore, was a early commit to Texas A&M. Also an excellent football player, though he is sticking exclusively with baseball. And that fastball called for strike two. In fact, in his sophomore season, he was up for the starting role for quarterback for the football team as he is sent down on 3 pitches swinging for the second out in the bottom of the third. He broke his foot in a game 3 weeks in against Fort Worth Nolan, and since then, after being on the mend from that, he is stuck exclusively to baseball. At one time rated one of the top 100 prospects in baseball, certainly as a sophomore in the nation. No doubt his stock continues to rise. Here comes Caleb Sylvia, who reached first back in the first on an error, as this is a fastball inside at the knees for ball one. Caleb Sylvia still not committed yet to a university. He is a senior, and with the multitude of sports he excels at, one thinks that quite possibly it might be a wrestler as he goes and gets an offer from. As he swings at a curveball there and misses for strike one. Count is 1-1 to Caleb Sylvia, 2 away, nobody on, and a 1-1 game in the bottom of the third as the wind intensifies even more. Certainly around 20 to 25 mile an hour. Watches this one go by Zach Robert for a ball. Blowing in from right field. Chance of precipitation, but they hope to get this one ahead. Tips that one, and that evens up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes, 2 away for the Saints. All to Caleb Sylvia. Here comes the 2-2, breaking ball, mischopped foul. And it rolls all the way over to the Knights dugout. And Caleb Sylvia, who more often than not stays alive in a count, has a propensity to foul many a ball, has a .561 on-base percentage. And he lines this one straight to short. And Luke Broussard. And for the first time tonight, Zach Roberts sets the Saints down in order. 1, 2, 3, they go. And we're still knotted up at 1 run apiece to the top of the 4th inning on a speedy little game tonight to open up this TAPS district playoff game. Saints coming up to bat after this on the Texas 24/7 Television Network.